All right, guys, we are live now.
Hello, everyone. I hope everybody is doing great. So, today we have a fantastic battle between two of the top players in Pakistan. We have the AGM Asad Javed playing against Zaman Sohail, who is also one of the top players in Pakistan and has been proving his, uh, you know, the level of play that he's been showing is also great. And Asad Javed, we all know, is one of the top rated on chess.com. And it's going to be an exciting battle. We are going to have a session of Blitz and then a session of Bullet, right? So
Yeah.
I'm joined by Isam, my fellow commentator, and Sir Alam Sher, who is the host, of course, and huge shout out to Sir Alam Sher for giving us all this opportunity to be here and have a lot of fun. So thank you, sir. I like to. Would you like to have some words on it?
Well, actually, we have been doing this for quite some time now. You both have been very impressive over the board. I have known you guys for some time, and now we are here together, doing this stream business as well. I mean, this is amazing. I'm excited. And I'm pretty sure this match between us and the Zaman is going to be a real exciting one. And you'll have your opportunity to talk about it, do all the
Hmm.
analysis that you want to do. And I hope people are going to love it.
I
Absolutely.
think we should give a little bit of an intro to the players. They're two probably
Yeah.
some of the best players in Pakistan. So on one hand, we got the first AGM of Pakistan, quite a feat from Asad Javed Saab, who is the highest rated player in both Rapid and Blitz in the Team Pakistan Chess Club of chess.com. So that's pretty impressive. But on the other hand, we have Zaman Sohail Bhai, who's been on a really impressive streak in duels. I mean, he's beaten Ukaz Bhai and Sibte Ali Bhai to get here. So
Yeah.
do you
Huge,
have any
huge.
predictions, Zilal?
Yeah, so since it got postponed from yesterday, I also predicted yesterday that I believe that Zaman would probably win, but that's just like 60-40 in my opinion. What do you think? Of
You
course,
know,
we are not underrating,
I said
we are
I
not.
said the same thing yesterday. I can't really make a prediction. We'll have to see how the match is. But same as yesterday, my one prediction is that it is going to be a real good match. It's going to be
Exciting. Yeah.
amazing.
And Sir Alam, what do you think? What should be the percentage in your mind regarding the predictions?
Well, I know who's going to win, but I'm not going to tell you right now.
You
I mean, I
know, it
love
is.
them both. I love them both, but I'm not going to say who's going to win. I am going to wait actually.
Yeah. So when he said that, guys, when he said that he knows who's going to win, it doesn't mean that the match is fixed or something. I mean, he's confident that
Yeah,
in the ability of the player. Don't get us.
yeah,
Wow.
exactly. Exactly.
I was a little confused there for a second. No, for me, it's 50-50. They're both equally good players.
They are actually. They are
Zaman is very
equally
informed, but
good.
I would say that skill level Asad is a little above. But Zaman
No, no.
is very
I
well.
have seen Asad play brilliantly. Even in the last classical tournament that we hosted in Past University Islamabad, like a few weeks ago, Asad was brilliant in that tournament. Zaman ended up winning that, but yeah, Asad was no less than a player there. He really impressed me with his over the
Absolutely. Yeah.
board skills. He is actually even better with online chess, I would say. He always
Absolutely.
streams. He always keep playing, and he's a great player.
Hmm.
Well, you should never
Absolutely.
count either of the two players down. They're both brilliant players. What else can I say?
Yeah. Absolutely agree.
Exactly.
They are here to impress, and they will impress. So yeah,
So both the guys are online. They are talking to me on WhatsApp, and they are going to start like in a minute or so.
okay.
Yeah, we are excited. So it's going to be how many matches, Assam, for Blitz and Bullet? I think it's 7 matches for Blitz or what?
Let me get this confirmed. Usually we play five blitz matches and seven bullet matches, but let me get this
Okay.
confirmed. We should have that in our poster as well.
but it's going to be a lot of fun because there are going to be a lot
Yeah.
of matches back to back.
Mm,
Yeah, so we are all
yeah.
excited.
So there are going to be five blitz matches, 3+2, and then there are going to be seven bullet matches, 1+1. And if they tie at the end, probably they have to keep playing bullet unless one player gets the lead of one match, somehow, something like that.
Right. And Isam, what do you think? What are your predictions regarding the openings? What openings are we going to see today?
I mean, I can't say much, but I'm pretty sure when Zaman gets white, he's going to go for his usual d4. Well, that's what I know he does, and when I've played him, all he's done is just simple 1d4. Not related to openings by any means, but I don't know about you guys. I think watching Blitz and Bullet is more enjoyable for me than watching Classical, because Classical may they take a lot of time, and then while you've analyzed the whole position, it takes you maybe 5-6 minutes. But since like you're watching much better players play, it takes them 10-11 minutes because they have a deeper analysis. Whereas in Blitz and Bullet, it's really just raw, I don't know, quick
Battle,
thinking.
battle. Yeah.
So it's really interesting compared to classical. So this is why I think that this match, especially because they're both, we know, like for Asad Saab is 2500 bullet, and Zaman is also quite good at blitz and bullet. So we know they're both capable of playing fast. Then we know they're both capable of thinking fast. So that's why you know these two players are the best for this format, and these two players are the ones who are going to make it very enjoyable.
True. I mean, Blitz is definitely exciting, but I definitely enjoy classical chess as well because when I see, those matches where they're playing classical, I love to see how players are sitting on the board for like 10, 15 minutes and how they are, feeling about a certain position. And in meanwhile, we can also think about some variations and plans that exist in that position. And we get to learn a lot better as well. So it's also pretty interesting from a learning standpoint, the classical chess. I'm a huge fan of that as well.
Great. And actually, Zilal, I have seen Zilal is a better player when it comes to classical. I have seen you play over the board, and yeah,
Yeah,
in the last tournament, actually, you performed really well. You played really well. You were in the top eight, I guess. What
yeah, I
was your
got
position?
seventh position.
Yeah, and that was a tough tournament, I would say. I mean, they were like
Absolutely,
the best players playing with us, and
exactly.
scoring seventh position is not a joke. I would say you did pretty well.
Yeah,
Not
it was
everybody
pretty
said.
unexpected. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect it. I just basically wanted to play good chess and test my skills, like how where am I standing right now, and luckily got good feedback from the game.
Seventh place is
Perfect.
impressive. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I actually missed the first round, and despite that,
Oh,
And
that
even then, he is still seventh in the ranking. So that's it's a feat in itself as well.
yeah, I arrived
Messing
at
around
first.
and still being in the top eight. That's something special.
Yeah, I arrived at the venue like 1 hour 30 minutes before the match, and then I received a call from my dad that there's an emergency. In Somebody is calling you from the university. We have to go and meet, and it's an urgent meeting. So I said, okay, I'm coming. I just left that match and went back to my university for that meeting, and then after attending that meeting, I came back for the second round. So it was pretty unfortunate, but I had to sacrifice. Had no choice.
unfortunate. You could have
Yeah.
placed even higher than seventh. That would have been truly amazing. Seventh is
Well,
quite a
not
feat, and
not
higher would have been
guaranteed
amazing.
though. I mean, not guaranteed though. If I played and won that first match, maybe I could have gotten paired with somebody tougher in the second, and probably would have lost. So whatever happens for good, I believe.
Yep. 1 second, guys.
Sure. Okay. All right. So, Zalal, the game has started.
All right, so let's lock our eyes on the board. So we are having Zaman playing with white pieces. Okay, game got aborted. That means probably Zaman would be playing with black pieces when the game starts now.
I think I don't have to refresh it anymore, right?
Uh,
Any other game should start from here. Hold
maybe
on a second.
maybe it is started. Can we just go back to Fortune Beaker's page and
No,
I mean watch again?
it
Probably
is
like,
not
sometimes it
actually.
happens like it's not going
They
on.
try to start it. They try to start it and then hold on a second. No, there is no challenge going on at the moment. But let's see. Zaman is having actually some issues with his app. I don't know what that issue is, but even yesterday he had some issues. But at least
App or internet?
both actually. There's a difference between, I mean, rating between both of these players. Hold on a second. There is something.
Can't you make it unrated?
I
Okay,
mean,
they say Zaman's internet is still causing issues, but they are trying their best. Hold on a second. That's why actually game started and aborted because he couldn't even make the first move.
it's okay. We can wait. We have
Yeah.
patience.
I have a lot of time and patience,
Yeah.
so I'm here.
Isam is here to entertain the audience as a backup option to beat me once again. if
No, no, I'm scared I might lose. I played well yesterday. You probably would have won if you hadn't played Bishop C4.
Yeah, no, Bishop C4 was the second mistake. Queen B6 was the first mistake where I completely gave up the advantage. I was
Yeah.
nervous about that move.
I
Oh,
think
they're
they
in a
have
game.
started
They're in a
now.
game. Yeah, yeah, they're in a game.
Hmm.
Okay,
All
so
right. 1E4 from Asad Saab. Best by test, said by Bobby Fischer.
absolutely.
Very dynamic. Dynamic opening. E4,
E,
E5.
Knight F3, Knight
Question is
C6.
Italian or Roy Lopez? Or
It is
Scotch? Wow.
Scotch.
Wow.
Bishop B4 takes, and some
Rapid
Scotch
chess.
theory. Bishop G5
The knight
pin.
is pinned now. I think Bishop E7 would be best bet here. Or maybe uh, Zaman is giving Asad an opportunity to double the pawns, and I don't like that from Zaman actually. You can see from the evaluation bar, it's a little better for Asad Saab, but I don't know.
Yeah, the weakness on F6 will be a crucial thing in the endgame.
I was actually immediately thinking Queen H5, like just Queen H5, G6, Queen H6 ideas. But Asad gets the knight in the center, and this works too, I guess. Zaman, that bishop on E6 is really a problem because the knight on D7 is blocking the way, and it can't go nowhere. And now the pawn has to be given up.
Yeah, so players are playing, I think, a little too faster than they should.
you know 8 is +3 from Asad sub. The question is, what is the move? If I was Asad here, I would immediately blitz out knight takes E6. It's the most natural move. you know
Maybe, yeah, maybe even rook takes e6 is also a possibility, or no?
Even rook takes E4. I was thinking knight takes E6 and queen G4.
Oh, yeah, nasty.
Yeah. Oh, he's lost the advantage.
Yeah,
Rook takes
probably rook takes
E6.
e6 was better.
Yeah.
I'm not
Rook-
sure though.
wow, he's missed
I'm
knight
going to.
C5.
Do you guys want this evaluation bar here, or should I actually disable it?
I think it's
Do what you want.
fine.
It's
I
fine, I
mean, it's
think. Yeah.
fine. For,
Okay.
yeah, for blitz games, it's fine because we are not that fast to evaluate the positions. So sometimes it could be a little help. For rapid games, I mean, I'm okay with without the
Mm.
evaluation bar.
There's a little bit of a problem here from Asad Saab because the minute he moves rook g5 is actually going
What?
to pin the bishop, and that's a blunder from Asad Saab. What is going on? It's a blunder fest here. Queen c8 and now queen h5. That's
Uh,
crazy. The question is, what happened? What's going on? How is this a blunder? It looked completely fine to me.
I mean, he just
Bishop
is
is
hanging.
hanging?
The rook is
No, but
hanging,
then
but
bishop is hanging, but then queen takes h7. No,
yes, but you can take the bishop and then take the rook with the queen.
I mean he's thinking so.
Yeah.
Oh, knight takes d3. Oh wow. Oh, that's why. I see. Knight takes d3, removing the bishop that was putting pressure on h7, and now
Yeah.
you get an extra tempo when you attack the queen. So that rook on e7 will go next move, and then it's going to be an endgame where Zaman is a knight up.
Yeah, it should be just a
Unbelievable.
matter of technique now. So
Yeah.
even if he has bad
Unless,
internet, I don't think it should be a problem.
yeah, this is a simple endgame from anyone above 1500. Zaman is well above 1500. This should be simple, easy as pie for him, but anything can happen in chess. Queen
Yeah.
f5, trying to put pressure on the f2 pawn. Maybe even knight takes h3, but that's a little far fetched. Or is it?
Um, I wouldn't be. I mean, making some risky moves when I'm in a completely winning position, unless I'm
Yeah,
really.
it's true. Unless you're in time trouble. Yeah, obviously knight takes h3 doesn't work now, but still completely winning. The rook, defends the pawn a little, removes a little pressure from it. But the fact of the matter is now c2 pawns hanging, so Zaman can completely just even up the pawns, and then he'll be a full knight up for nothing.
Yeah, rook has gone really passive, so now you can just go pawn
Yeah,
hunting.
that rook is paralyzed. If it moves away, the f2 pawn is weak, and I don't think there will be a satisfactory way to defend it. That queen on e7 looks like it's infiltrated, but really it's doing absolutely nothing. It could take on a7, maybe like try and grab a pawn or two, but other than that, it's useless. It's
Now
not
knight
attacking
d3.
whatsoever. Yeah,
Now
knight
knight
d3
d3,
grabs a free pawn on b2. So,
or even
absolute
f2.
demolition job.
Yeah,
Blunder
knight
queen
d3
h5.
also
Crazy. Knight d3, yeah, on b2.
f2
f2 as
actually,
well. F2 as well.
and now
Plays it
certain
safe.
mate on
Yeah.
g2. And
Is there a
also
way to
this
stop it?
knight h3 is also if you, for
Yeah.
example, yeah, goes
Yeah.
knight h3.
Now knight
That
h3. Wow.
okay, maybe queen in the h file somewhere h6 or h5.
h5, h6, even like knight f2, yeah.
Yeah, simple.
The
Keeping it
simple
really
just
simple.
grab the pawns, you know, take it to an endgame. You can't lose. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
Yep. There is a
1-0
just
resignation.
on sub.
yeah, it
It's
was
a resignation.
resignable.
Here was a
Hmm.
designable position.
Yeah.
Now, Zaman Sub will play with the white pieces, if I'm not mistaken, and there my prediction will come into play. Will he play d4 or not?
I think definitely d4. I've never seen someone in Pakistan switching between d4 or e4, other than myself, of course.
Other than myself and you. Yeah,
Oh, you too as well?
yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Ooh,
Why is it not starting immediately?
it's 1-0. And there will be 7 matches of Blitz, if I'm not mistaken. So it's first to four.
So, guys, after first match, we have my prediction being proven to be correct so far. So,
Oh, d4.
yeah, d4, d5,
There you
c4,
go.
queens, gambit accepted.
Accepted. You
Yeah,
don't really see that. But from
yeah,
us and Sabine, you can see anything.
yeah. Queens gambit accepted is. I mean, I don't like that all that much from both sides.
Yeah,
It
you
just
remove the pawn from the center, so it's not that great. And
yeah,
then
a
the
lot of
bishop gets a
possibilities are gone.
free spot to c4.
Yes.
They're rapid firing moves, not giving like not sparing any time at all. So knight d5, bishop d2, b6. Why did you do b6? Oh, bishop b7. I don't like that move b6. It weakens the pawn structure, but I feel like Asad is a little better here. Sorry, Zaman's a little better here because Zaman's pieces are just so much more active. Asad's piece, the only active Asad piece is the knight on d5 and Asad's pawn structure. You know, yeah, the pawn on a6 is going. The queen side pawns, they're not looking too great. You usually want the pawns to be in a chain form so that they defend each other, but
Yeah,
on this
always have
game,
to. Whenever queen's on e2 and bishop on d3, you have to watch out for that bishop a6,
yeah.
whether there's a pawn there or not. Probably sometimes pawn is on a7, but you still get to play bishop a6, invading the light squares on the queen side. This time he gets the bonus, so he gets the pawn as well.
But I'm actually noticing it's not just Asad's pawn structure that's bad. I wouldn't say Zaman's pawn structure is bad, but the pawns on d4, b2, a4. I mean, they're looking a little isolated to me. If it goes to an end game, that could be a little bit of a problem, but
I
not
don't
nothing in
think.
the near future.
Yeah, I mean, if they go into an endgame, but probably it's not going to be as much of a problem since I
Yeah, yeah,
believe white is a pawn up, right?
yeah. Not for long. Now the pawn on d4 is going. Now I
What
actually
is
like
it?
the
No, I
position
mean
better
bishop
for
d3, bishop e3,
Asad's
and
side. No, bishop e3, the rook on e1 goes.
oh yeah, yeah, rook is hanging right now. So
I actually like the position better for Asad here. Queen
how
f1
do you
was not a
get
good
it?
move. Completely pacified the queen. Hey, you tried a
Huh.
sacket to open the f file. Maybe it works, but last time Zaman sacrificed something in a duel was against Vikas Sab, and that didn't go so well for him. So I'm a bit skeptical about this sacrifice. You can see the eval is -1. It's not looking too great.
Yeah, what are the guys doing with white pieces? Not the justice to the chess. Like winning with black pieces, both of them. Amazing.
And Asad Sab is really taken care of Zaman here. I mean, going from a really
e4.
dubious pawn structure on a6 and b6 to this position, like he has a battery with his bishop now,
Now
and
he
bishop and queen. Yeah, the
e4
queen.
e5. I thought.
The thing I'm noticing in Zaman's position is that the queen on f1, man. What's it doing there? Come on, what's going on?
Yeah, probably queen f3, e4 e5 are the
Yeah,
ideas.
it's so passive. It's not doing anything. Even that bishop on d2. I mean, maybe bishop e1, bishop h4 in the near future, but e1 is not where you want your bishop anytime. e4 is a
e4.
Yeah, he retreats his bishop, attacks the pawn on d4. It has to be defended now. Maybe bishop e3 or queen f2 is what
Bishop
I'd play.
e3. Bishop e3 I think looks better defending with the bishop.
Yeah, you need to activate that bishop. It's not looking too good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and now in some scenarios, knight to e5 is also a possibility.
knight to e5 as well. Doubling the pawn but opening the d file. Maybe. I don't think you want to double your pawns. The more pieces you have, the more chances there is to attack. If Zaman doesn't attack, Asad wins. Because if it doesn't attack, Asad just takes it to an end game. Asad's an exchange up. I feel like Asad's better with knight e5. Because double pawns and less pieces on the board, I don't think so.
I mean, it doesn't matter, I think, much about the double pawns, but the fact that you're controlling the f6 square and kicking the knight out of that spot, I mean, for that reason, I think knight e5 I would
Knight
prefer.
could even go to a better start on d5, maybe. Or no, the pawn on e4. Maybe. Rook d1, Asad is just applying the pressure here. There's a threat of queen h2 here, but I'm not sure it does that much. Yeah, e5, the knight gets kicked. Now there's no possibility of knight e5. That square is filled. Knight f4
Yeah.
might does looks pretty good though. Actually, I would go rook d7 here to remove the pressure on my f7 pawn.
But then
Like
queen g3 and knight h5 followed by bishop h6. A lot of ideas for white I see now,
a
so
lot of
probably he's
ideas.
recovering.
Maybe. So the question is, can Asad defend the Zaman attack? If yes, Asad wins. If no, Zaman wins. Wow, rook d8. Now knight h5 straight. Wow, I think like rook d7 was his only move.
Yeah,
I
probably.
would not go rook d8. But now the f7 pawn is so weak. Like queen g4 in the future as well. Then the f6 square will be vacant after g6. So it's not. Uh,
Knight to
it's,
f6 in some
but
scenarios.
can
Not right now. Yeah.
can Asad pull something out the bag to just miraculously defend this position?
He was doing pretty good until like last move.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. Rook d8 was not a good move.
Oh,
What?
what did he do?
Mate in 7? I was considering g6. The ancient doesn't like it at all.
Queen f6, yeah,
Oh, queen
and followed by
f6.
bishop f6.
Wow. Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, queen f6 and followed by bishop
Oh,
h6.
yeah, that's a design for Asad here. Nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Wow. Ah,
Basically, Asad has blundered away both the game. He was
yeah,
playing
he's
good
done
and
away.
then he blundered and
He was winning
just
both
threw away the
games.
games.
Came under
Oh,
pressure.
so we
So
get a
we can
French.
see Zaman's attacking prowess in both the games. You know, he's down in exchange, but he just comes out blazing with an attack and somehow turns the tables. Oh, French! I don't like French. What about you? It's a boring game, in my opinion. Boring opening.
Well, it used to be boring for me as well, but since I started playing King's Indian Attack against the French, I always had fun.
Chess is just a game as long as I have fun. So that's why I don't like the French because the King's Indian doesn't suit me, but I might play it. So
King's Indian defense is probably, I mean, a little bit inferior, but King's Indian Attack, I believe, is objectively good for white as well as having a lot of ideas in it. So I
next
love
time
King's
I see
Indian
in the
Attack.
French, next time I see the French, I'm gonna go King's Indian attack because anything to make the French fun, I'll do it.
And
It's a little weird. I usually don't like when the pawns are on a4, a5 because it just like it makes me feel weird because they're both so vulnerable, and I don't like when my pieces are vulnerable. I like solid positions where my pieces are all, you know,
safe and protected,
yeah,
right?
safe, protected, and fully developed, so that there's no room for just blundering pieces. Knight b6 is the threat over here from Asad Saab,
Yep,
um, working
good
the queen
spot.
and the rook.
And for that reason, bishop c7 has to be
Yeah,
played.
bishop c7
And
has to be played. f4 maybe from Zaman. Sorry, Asad.
no,
No, rook
f4 I
d.
think would not be. I mean, it would be a little bit premature, I guess. Maybe bishop
Asad.
e3, developing the
Hmm.
bishop to g5 is now also an option since queen has moved to e7.
What about like knight takes b7, just grabbing a pawn? That works too.
Yup, looks absolutely fine. Taking the pawn on b7 and then routing the knight to d6 square.
D6 with giving a check and
Yeah,
basically stopping the king's castling rights
hmm,
while also having an
exactly.
extra pawn.
Yeah, looks very
The
promising
only
for
thing,
white.
yeah, it looks promising. The only thing, if white gets out that position by that bishop, it's a perfect position. This is the position I dream to have. All of my pieces developed. I'm going to have an attack, and it's looking good for Asad. But then
Uh,
rook
Zaman, I
goes
think,
down.
practically did the right thing to castle, although Injun didn't like it, but I think it was practically great to just get the king out of all that
I
mess.
think it was, but I think it was a bit premature. Like maybe rook b8 or something beforehand. So like that knight is a little annoying. And,
But then
you
it,
just
I mean, you're
there's no
allowing it
point.
to go to d6 with check.
There will be no mess for the king to be in if there are no pieces there. But I feel like even like knight d6, bishop takes knight d6, king f8, like with h5 ideas to attack. You see that stuff from Zaman. Like he just goes all out attacking, and it works for him. So I feel like that would be kind of his style, but apparently not.
Makes sense. Now he goes 96,
Yeah,
and
only move. I feel like yeah, the pawn on b2 might be going now, or no. Yeah, pawn on b2 is I think going.
but bishop to c5 is a very annoying
Bishop.
move.
It is quite annoying.
Knight
What? Why
b5.
would why do that? That's a very interesting move from Zamano. Sorry, Asad there. That's a move to be thought about. Knight b5. Maybe ideas of like trapping the rook, like getting it paralyzed. But knight b4, I'm not really following.
I mean, no, he's
I,
just going for the c2 pawn. Yeah, so rook c8 takes on c2,
yeah,
and
I
he's
think
getting back in
it's
the game.
fine for black now. Knight
Yeah,
b5. It was a risky move. I feel like should have just continued with development. Maybe move that queen somewhere more productive. But okay, this works, I guess.
yeah. I think he has to play something such as rook d2, or at least
Yeah,
rook
but rook d2
c1.
is such an ugly move. I feel like I was thinking queen f3, but then e4. Yeah, rook c1.
I mean, rook d2 followed by rook c1 would probably have been no. Then there is knight
No,
e4.
no, there is knight
Yeah,
e4 then.
yeah,
Rook c8. Applying the pressure. This is something we've seen from Zaman all
yeah. I like this for
both
Zaman.
modes.
Really.
Yeah, yeah. Rook c8, I would take Zaman's position here. Asad
Yeah.
knight b5 was a little too interesting, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Bishop is not doing much on e3 now, so probably bishop g5 just trading it off with that knight on f6, and but
I'm
then go
still
rook
worried
d2.
about the I'm still worried about the pawn on c2. I want to try and defend that somehow. Yeah,
Yeah.
now what us has done it is like you take my pawn on c2, eventually I'm gonna take your pawn on a5. So yeah, just straight h6 from Zaman, not trying to get into much trouble. Maybe he'll defend the a7 pawn in the future, or even like there were back rank threats with like queen d8 and stuff. Uh,
Uh,
you know,
was was knight c3
Zaman is
possible?
knight c3. Maybe that's actually a good shout. I didn't think of that move. But they're
That's
both
tough.
playing cautiously here. I like knight e4 for oh, he just takes it straight. Check.
Queens are traded now.
Yeah, then maybe bishop b6 over here.
Maybe knight d6 as well.
Asad's time has gone under 30 seconds. This is the time where I would start thinking, okay, I need to stop thinking, try to build my time by not playing blunders, and then I'll start, playing good decisive moves. But okay, it works. I like this position for black because the yeah, I like this position for black because the e pawn might be decisive in the future with like f5, f4. I was expected. Yeah, f5, f4. There we go.
Yeah, gaining a
Uh,
lot of space in the center now.
Time pressure for Asad Saab. Almost under 10 seconds. We have 12, 11, 10. How is he going to stop f4? Knight d6. Maybe he just chose not to stop f4. Okay. This is Zaman is putting him under real time pressure here. So it's not. This is the position might be equal, but there's a time factor as well in this, and that's something to be worried about.
Especially the when time travel and you have a couple of knights. Knights are
Oh,
tricky.
he's blundered. He's just blundered
Uh,
bishop.
Knights are
What is
tricky.
going on, man? Wow.
Once again,
Now might have
yeah,
to
this blunder was actually a time trouble, I would say, but yeah, once again,
once
it
again
was
hold
almost
it
an
under
equal
pressure.
position.
It was a good position from Asad. Asad gets into these brilliant positions where he's has a flow until like a specific point where he just loses it. He just like makes this blunder. He
Yeah.
plays the first 20 moves brilliantly. Like he plays this so well. Then he gets to a point where he just makes a bad move and it all turns around.
Yeah, this is what chess is all about. You cannot make the
Anything can
first
happen.
mistake. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you make that first mistake, then you're probably losing, and it depends upon the opponent then.
I'm thinking now Zaman is also under little time pressure. Not as much as Asad, but Maybe Asad could, if and the a7 pawn, a pawn is advancing also. Asad might have a little counterplay here, and the biggest one of those might be the time factor. You know, Zaman actually has what? He's taken the pawn. Oh, it's three pawns because the g4 pawn's going to
Yeah.
go. It's finished. It's over.
Great vision by Zaman to just simplify that to a very simply winning position.
I
Okay,
don't
not
think
not
there's
not
any.
that simple. Not that
It's a
simple
draw.
now. Yeah.
It's a draw. Oh wow! Because he's blocked off.
I mean, theoretically it's a draw, but probably
No,
Zaman will.
I think Asad knows how to draw this. It's a simple rook end game.
It's not hard to.
There
Oh
we go.
yeah,
There
yes.
is getting to h1 first. Wow, a blunderfest of a game. Really, wow, crazy. And there we
Disappointed
go.
to see that. Should have won that game.
Zaman
Yeah.
should have won.
E4
Zaman actually
Sicilian.
got really relaxed, I would say.
Yeah,
They're both
exactly.
coming under pressure. You can see it. They're both playing good chess. First, Asad blunders. Then Zaman gets a winning position. Zaman plays his share of brilliant chess. Then Zaman blunders. And so,
What's going on? Is this
This
some theory or what?
looks bad for white.
But looks like some
no.
theoretical position because they both are
They
Yeah.
blitzing out.
yeah, they blitzed out the most. But now Zaman has stopped to think. He stopped to think, oh, what have I done here? It looks fine for completely fine for black here. I mean, that knight on e3 looks pretty juicy.
But where
Okay.
is the knight gonna go? Back to f5?
No, it's just like kind of like a thorn. Oh, what?
What's
Does that
going on?
sacrifice? Does that sacrifice work? Uh,
King to e2 right in the opening. I mean,
wow, King
king
f3.
f3.
It's a king march here. I don't understand what happens if we take the knight on c4 with the
I cannot
queen.
analyze this. I cannot analyze this. It's
After
it's really
after
weird
the game,
Was
position.
I just
this
go.
some kind of a trap? I don't understand
Yeah,
what's going on here.
apparently the evaluation gave equal after knight c4, slightly in black's favor. But you see again, Asad is playing brilliant chess. Now it's up to him to not blunder to it. Now, as I was saying, the knight on c4, the knight sacrifice. I was thinking, what happens if the queen takes? Um, there must have been some sort of blunder. I'll go look at it after the game.
Queen takes what?
Queen takes c4 right after knight takes c4. I think bishop a6 was like the trap, just pinning the queen to the king and removing it.
Hmm.
Uh, I got to tell you, to be completely honest with you, I love Asad's position here. As you can really see how he's attacking, and there we go. He makes a mistake. It's equal again. But you see how Asad attacks. He just swarms Zaman's king. You see, Zaman's king is on f3. It's barely been moved 10.
But
And
did Zaman have a choice to move his king, or did he just do it for fun? I mean, I don't understand. He did
you
it too
can't you
quickly.
can't play for fun in
I
chess
mean,
like
was it
this.
forced? I mean, was it forced to move the king, or now?
Oh no, no, there we go. There we go. You know, there we go. This is what. And now
Uh,
Zaman will maybe blunder again. What's going on?
I don't see how is that winning.
Asad get no the yeah. He's just gonna kick away all the pieces. Asad gets
Yeah,
into
Knight
the brilliant,
is
brilliant position and then blunders.
I mean,
The
Knight
king is
oh
is
my
on
god.
f3.
going now,
The
huh?
king is on
Knight is
f3,
gone.
and still White's winning. How has
He
Zaman done this? King
he
f3 was
just
really a spunky move.
he
Great.
just
I
shut his
respect it.
yeah. I mean, he just shut down the activity of all the pieces one by one, and did it
I
in
respect
such a great style. Unbelievable.
I'm still a little shell shocked after King F3. I mean, spunky move, but I respect it. I respect it. Yeah, it's just us is trying to find counterplay by like pinning the knight and stuff.
Very brave game by Zaman. Very brave.
Very, very brave.
Just a sec, guys. I'm
Very,
gonna get my chargers.
okay.
Mhm. So the trap eventually didn't work for Asad. You see how is that winning? I mean, yes, I don't understand. How is that totally winning for White?
White is basically
White
up a
is mix up.
piece. He captured the knight on a5, so now he's up a piece simply. So he should just trade pieces and be up a piece in the end game. The technique should be very simple. Knight will sit on d6, and it's really hard to get that knight out. You have to take it, and then rook takes, and completely winning position now, I think.
Even like C5 is gonna go soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Does he take it now? I don't think that works. I don't think he can take it.
Hmm.
Maybe. Yeah, rook c3. That's what I would have done.
No, I was thinking about just dropping it back to
Yeah.
d2.
Now, uh, bishop d4. I don't know,
Uh,
just a guess. Queen, even
no,
queen h5 is looking
why
good
can't
here.
we take on c4?
Actually, because d5, it's a fork. Pawn d5.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
what? Bishop d4 is a blunder? That's where I would have gone. I suggested that move. How is this a blunder? I don't get it. Oh, bishop b4. He missed bishop b4. Bishop to b4, and then you can't take it because the rook on a1 was hanging.
Ah, very nice. And now again, the f6 pawn is under some pressure, but the knight was pinned. Okay, so king e3. Now his
Now
king is walking
e5.
right into.
Now just e5. Tapping the bishop. It's a simple move.
It's now a
What?
it's now a
Oh
tennis
my
match.
god. It's a tennis match. The
It's a tennis
evaluation
match.
is it's on a
Yeah,
roller coaster. Whee! Wow. Yeah.
it just turned into a
Eh,
tennis match.
crazy. Insane. Now you can take on c4 next move. He has to go rook d8. Rook d8 is probably the best and only move to salvage whatever you have left in this position. And he's hung the rook on d8 as well. Yeah, not much left in the position for Asad. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it's 3.5 to 0.5. This is not the type of position you blunder away.
Yeah, and no more, probably no more tricks in the position anymore.
There we
And
go.
yeah, he resigns.
Resign. King f3. Wow. The king marched at one. King e2 to f3 to e3 is insane. 3.5 to not point 0.5. I'm pretty sure if Zaman wins this match or draws it, he will win the blitz section. And we'll go into
Petrov. So queen e2,
uh,
queen e7, d4. Now d4. Oh, he doesn't go d4.
I, d4 and then
Pawn
d
takes
takes
d.
and then knight c6 is like the usual thing here, but maybe like Assad is trying something new. He has to win this game to win blitz.
Yeah, I have played Petrov for like maybe 2 3 years
I
of
hate
my career
Petrov. So
from
boring.
white side. Yeah, that's why I used to play it.
I hate it from both sides. I hate playing it. I hate playing against it.
No, I mean I loved it from the black side because it, the theory was really simple. I mean to remember.
Petrov is very easy opening.
But then you don't have much winning chances with black. So
Yeah, Petrov for me, like you trade all of the pieces early on with like queen e7, queen e2, d6, and then it just gets kind of boring for me. Like over here, there are only two pieces. Sorry, four pieces each on the board, and
there are two
Asad
players that I know who are Petrov players. One is from Balochistan, Yunis Malgani Sahab is a Petrov player. The other one is Suhan Hassan, the junior player. He's
Suhan is my
also a
friend. Yeah,
he's also a
yeah.
Petrov player.
Knight g4 is what I'd play in this position. Maybe just try to put some pressure here. A rookie trading the rooks with a pawn down is not a great move, in my opinion.
Wait, Zaman is a pawn down for what?
Zaman's a pawn down. Yeah, he lost his pawn on e5 with the rook. Yeah, now knight g4. Try to just apply as much pressure as possible. What does Asad do to defend the position while simultaneously keeping his pawn? Knight f3. Yeah, that works.
But takes on e3, and then
Takes on e3.
you,
Just take with the rook. Your the pawn structure gets isolated, but still, I think a better endgame.
yeah, I'll just a pawn up position. Is he thinking about taking the knight with the rook or what? He must not be crazy like me.
That's a wow. Maybe actually, it's not a horrible move.
Pawn
No,
on.
it's a horrible. Maybe it's a because then you're an exchange down. You're not even a pawn up because Zaman is already a pawn up. Because you'd think it'd be a knight and a pawn for a rook, but it's actually just a knight and a rook, a knight for a rook because Zaman's already a pawn up. So I wouldn't take that for black.
Yeah, absolutely. You usually do that kind of stuff when you have the queens on the board, so that there are some attacking
Yeah,
chances.
but that's just a spunky move that doesn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There's the trade that we were expecting to do. Yeah, it's going to double up now. I'm gonna try to apply pressure on that e3. Excuse me? Oh, he just resigned.
He
What?
just blundered his rook, huh?
What's going on?
I don't
Rook.
understand.
Maybe a
The knight.
misclick?
What was the idea
Maybe a
behind
misclick?
I don't
no,
understand. The knight was
it
under
was
attack. He was supposed to move the knight, and then he
it,
just
it,
picked the
it,
rook
it,
and put it on f4. How's that a
it's not a
misclick?
misclick. It's not a
It's not a
misclick because
misclick. It's not a misclick.
he would have had to play the knight
Yeah.
somewhere. Anywhere the rook goes, it's bad. But this is, I think, the worst square for the rook to be on. Wow.
So
Rook
now
f4.
I think five blitz games are over, and we have a winner in the blitz section. That is Zaman
Zaman.
with 3.5
Yeah.
against 1.5 for Asad. Uh, Now they are supposed to play bullet games, 1+1, 7 games, and I hope they would start that soon enough.
All right, guys. So we have a winner. It's Zaman in the blitz, just like I predicted. And now it's bullet time. So let's see who is going to win in the bullet. So, do you guys want to change your prediction, or you want to go with the same? I mean, it was
I would
exciting. You
say
guys were right.
Asad is a beast in speed chess. That's what I can tell you. Zaman is going to have tough time in
For
dealing
sure.
with
I mean,
Asad.
my prediction was right. It was an exciting match. But one thing I noticed the pattern that happened was Asad winning the game, Asad blunders, Zaman winning the game, Zaman blunders, Asad blunders again, Zaman wins. That's what happened for three of the games.
Yeah.
So I can tell you the person that had the most fun was Eval Bar. It was really having the roller coaster of its life there. I mean,
Yeah, in
up,
blitz,
down,
it
up,
sometimes
down.
happens when you're just
You can't
panicking in
blame the
time trouble.
players. You can't blame the brilliant players. They showed it. But sometimes you take pressure in time trouble, and sometimes when you're not in time trouble. But we're all human. But
Yeah.
they showed how they can attack. They showed how they play chess, and it was good. It was exciting. It was a fun match. So now, all I can say is, let's hope the bullet will be just as good.
Well, what we can say about the bullet is that it's definitely going to be exciting for sure. I mean, we never have dull games in bullet. It's either flagging or just checkmating or something. So it's always fun.
I would also like to say, like, echoing uh Alam Saab, what Alam Saab said for Bullet, Asad is very good. He is really good when time is low. You saw that in the second game. He actually blundered when his time was low, but before that they were playing. He was playing pretty good chess under time pressure. I think he can replicate that over here. Zaman's already spent 10 seconds without playing his first move. Wow. Okay, never mind.
Or he gets
That's
his time back.
Yeah, he gets his time back. So I said, he's good at bullet, and I expect the very good chess from him. because I feel like he is the favorite in the bullet section.
Yeah, maybe, but the tactical blunders that Asad has been committing to in the blitz would just shake his confidence a little bit. So let's see how he tries to make a comeback from that situation.
I would also like to mention that I'm absolute horrible at bullet. Like my strategy in bullet is just uh play. Oh, Asad has blundered a rook, a pin. My strategy in bullet is just to play random moves and hope the other guy's time runs out. But these guys, I expect them to play good proper chess, and that's why we're here, because they are indeed playing good proper chess, and they are the two players that can think fast enough so that it's an exciting match.
I never actually even thought about a strategy of bullet because I know I'm never going to be playing a FIDE rated bullet game. So what's the point of working hard on
Yeah.
bullet?
I don't play bullet that much. I'm not very good at it. I just go G3, 392, and then hope the guy's time runs out. But and that didn't work. So now I'm just like, bullet, kya faida?
Yeah, but when I think you improve as a player up to 2200, 2300 level player, then you start enjoying these bullet games because then things are making
You
more
can
sense to you.
think
Yeah,
fast enough.
yeah,
So yeah, the rooks are doubled up here. I really like Zaman's position. Not just because he's a pace up, but again because his pieces are so much more active than
active.
us pieces. And yeah,
Wow.
there we go.
Now
He's
he gives
blundered
up the
the rook
bishop.
on e7 as well. It's a +5 advantage for Zaman and Asad. Wow. But that was, we can forgive him for that because after you make one blunder in bullet, you just fall apart. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, especially if there's an increment of 1 second, so you cannot even go for that flagging strategy.
Yeah. They're playing the same opening.
Yeah.
They did in one of the Blitz games, I think. They've deviated a little.
Yeah. Again, Asad is not taking the knight on f6 and doubling up the
Yeah,
pawn.
I would have immediately gone to do that right after Bishop d6. But
Absolutely.
Asad, he wants to keep the pieces on the board to attack. Queen b8, yeah, and Zaman doesn't want to keep the pieces on the board.
Yeah, so kind of forcing the exchange.
Yeah, how do you get out of it? Maybe like Queen f3, but then a pawn on b2 goes. So I guess you have to take. And
Hmm.
Asad is losing major time here, man. He's already 10 seconds have already been depleted while he's thinking take the queen or don't take the queen, and it's gonna go no matter what. Yeah, I'm expecting just simple queen g3,
And then
fg3,
rook fb8.
yeah, rook f8, or even c5 works too. Idea c4, c3. I don't like that move because then you're blocking the knight's access to the c3 square, which is probably its best square.
Yeah. But
Yeah, rook here.
now knight would be actually, where is it going? It cannot
I
go to
don't know.
g3,
I
g4.
don't know. Maybe Asad's hoping Zaman goes d4 so that the knight can raid out to e4. But Zaman's like, no, I'm just going to attack on the queen side. A4 is going to be Zaman's next move unless Asad does something about it. Yeah, I would just go straight A4 here. Just like break open the position. It's looking quite good from Zaman. And he plays well in
Oh
these
no, he
endgame
opens the b file
positions.
now.
Yeah, he plays well in this endgame positions. Like just rook b2, I think is a dominating move here. Just completely
Yeah,
paralyzed
very well.
everything.
And then, I mean, there are no squares for the knight to even
95, I think, was a little. I think that
doubt.
should have been saved for later.
Yeah, now
After
it gives knight e4 and now rook b2.
rook b2.
Ah,
There we go.
that's a blunder. Whoa!
What? This is what we see. This is what we come here for. This is bullet.
Come
I
on,
didn't
Zaman, just
expect
resign.
that from
Zaman
Zaman.
should at least resign one game like a gentleman.
Crazy.
But no, he
Now rook
fights
g2.
on.
He continues, and yeah, knight rook f2 to block the double rooks. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Rook
Oh, the
f1,
pawn.
give the check. No, I don't think that's gonna do nothing. Just rook c1 and then knight d3.
Oh, very resourceful, but no, it doesn't work.
Uh, Knight f2.
resigns.
The knight's gonna go to d1, or maybe not. The pawn's going to go anyway. It's GG's for
Finally,
and now just push the g pawn. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Well, you
You're
see
trying to
how
flag with a 1 second increment. I mean, this doesn't work this
Zaman,
way.
yeah,
Zaman playing, really good chess until that one blunder, and you see how Asad pounces on it, and he delivers the checkmate with the queen on f1.
yeah, he just hung the knight straight away. So
Yeah, 2.5 to 4.5. Asad, maybe coming back a little. You know, he's a beast in speed chess.
again goes
One
for the
second.
Yep.
accepted line.
Yeah, it's the same thing. 1 second, give me a second, guys.
Okay, so now we have pressure on h2, probably h3 at some point. Controlling g4 is an idea. Bishop g5, pinning the knight. Bishop e7 back, unpinning. Rook c1, lining the rook with the queen, and now it could be tricky. Maybe knight e4. Okay, moves the queen back to d8, and now knight e4. Okay, takes and then knight e4 maybe, but then he has an isolated pawn. That means he should keep more pieces on the board. That's the general principle.
Okay, I'm just coming back, and the first things I'm noticing are Zaman's bishop on b1. What is that? What is that? And the isolated pawn on d4. That is very dubious.
No,
I
no, no,
wouldn't
no. I
do
mean, bishop on b1 is usually this main idea to create the battery on this b1 to a7 diagonal. So, I mean, that was fine, but now he provoked g6 because of that. But now,
I don't think g6 was a good move that much. Like bishop h6 might cause some problems in the future, in my opinion. Like I don't
yes,
like this position for
for the
Asad
like,
at all, because these are the positions I like. These are the positions that Zaman likes. Just attacking the positions where you have a lot of chances to
hmm,
attack. And you see here, that's the advantage. Zaman pulls his bishop back, and now maybe even h4, h5 in the future with like g4 coming in. Even knight
what's going
f7 here, yeah, yeah.
on? Yeah,
Knight f7 here. It completely
Uh,
blown apart the position. There
takes
you
on
go.
b8 and then
That's a
restart.
design.
that's
Yeah,
a brilliant sector, right?
that's a pretty good sack. Queen b6 here. The rook on b8 is just like looking pretty good now. Red
Oh,
Zaman's gonna save his knight
incredible! He
first.
doesn't even want the rook.
He doesn't even want the rook. He wants to checkmate in 5 moves. Try to find the mate in 5, guys. King g5, f4. Yep. Queen g3.
Uh,
Come on,
maybe just
Zaman.
rook e3.
No, bishop f4. Apparently. Oh, then queen g3. Okay. Rook e4. I didn't even see the bishop on
Yeah.
b1. I was complaining about the bishop on b1, but now see how I'm proved wrong. He doesn't even want to go for the mate in 2. He just take the pawn on a7. He's like, I'm just a chill guy, Just
Now he's threatening the mate with rook f1, I guess.
and
Yeah.
g8. There we go. Mate with castle. That's. Oh no, not a mate with castle. Never mind. I thought it was a mate with castle. Just a simple rook d1 mate, but mate all the same.
Oh, we have the king's Indian attack after g3, bishop g2, castles.
This is the stuff you like, Zilal.
Yeah, finally we get it. But this is the exchange variation where it's not as attacking as it should be.
Whoa, okay. Wow,
But
rook takes
still,
e6 off the bat. Asad's going crazy.
Oh,
What?
why didn't you take that queen? I mean, what happened there?
Queen c7 and he didn't even take it.
Uh,
That is crazy. He like, here, I'll give you a queen for free. Like, no, I'm good. I'm good. And
I'm taking the rook.
the
I actually
crazy
have the.
part is,
It's like I have the
crazy
commitment with the rook. I'm
yeah.
sorry, I committed with the rook. I'm
भाई
going with
मेरे
the rook.
पास भाई मेरे पास रुक है मैं कोई रिस्क नहीं लेना चाह रहा बस मेरे
yeah.
पास रुक है बस सही है कुछ और नहीं
My
चाहिए मुझे
my queen has not allowed me to take another queen. So, you know,
yeah.
loyal. Asad.
मैं अच्छा बंदा हूँ मैं अपनी क्वीन की बातें सुनता हूँ
Yeah.
and the crazy part is he's still so much better b3 oh he missed it or did he no he didn't miss it oh wow The blunder fest is back, guys. Knight g4.
Like literally, Zaman could have resigned, and now he's playing for the win, probably.
Bishop c5, knight g4. That f2 pawn is letting Assad down. It's letting the knight that could have taken the queen and sacrificed itself to take the rook. It's letting it down. Knight g5 and the blunderfest is back on. Assad is back in it. And
But what's the
Zaman
idea?
is gone. What's the idea? How is my question is how is Assad back in it? I'm trying to find something.
Uh,
Bishop, okay, but
no,
blunderfest
Bishop
is back
c3
on.
Assad.
Still d4
Still
d4.
don't get it.
I wonder how many times I'm going to say the blunderfest is back on in this game. Going to be a few.
Is the idea to somehow kick the queen
Chalo,
away
hopefully
from
not.
f5? But how?
I don't know. I'm just thinking simple. The blunderfest is back on? Question mark. Oh, the blunderfest is back on. Yep. Oh, 6.9. Oh, that's a cheeky idea. Oh, you love that.
Yeah,
Crazy.
very tricky.
And he lost his own queen. Oh my god.
Asad is going to be hitting himself for not taking that queen. I think he pre-moved knight takes f8 to save a little time. He will
Yeah.
he will regret that.
That
Yeah.
that is true. That might have happened there. Otherwise, it was so obvious.
Oh
Even a
yeah, of
player like
course.
me was actually able to spot it. I mean, you just
Yeah.
can't miss that.
I'm thinking, how did Zaman miss it? Was he trolling or something? I don't know.
I mean, this was ridiculous, whatever it was. Maybe we should interview the players after their matches and ask them what was that all about.
What was that? That was a game and a half. I think Blunderfest is back on, guys. Bishop takes f6 and bishop e4 maybe is what I'm thinking.
But
Unless there's
bishop
something else.
e7,
Yeah, there we go.
bishop e4? No, I don't
That's
think
what
so. I
I
mean,
said.
bishop
It's
e4.
wrong apparently.
Maybe knight e4 was better or something. I don't know.
I
Oh,
Let's take the bishop. No, okay.
no,
So you can
no.
still take it with the queen.
Queen d3 here or queen c2? Queen c2 is what I'd play. Just going attacking the h7. Yeah, there we go.
nice.
H7 pawn.
But
This is an interesting game. I mean, both players' pieces are really good and developed.
yeah, I mean they're having a lot of activity because the rooks are on the open files.
I'm
Maybe just
thinking,
slide the queen back to b1. Daring play by both of these players, hanging the
Hmm.
queen for so long. Take some guts.
the question is, will he take? Or I was thinking he might take on c2, but apparently not. It's 0-0. After all of the spunky play, it is no longer 0-0. I was going to say it's 0-0, but now, oh, never mind. It's 0-0 again. We're good. We're good.
I mean, what was the idea? I don't understand.
I don't
Maybe
even know. I
bishop,
didn't have enough time to see how Bishop d3 was a blunder, but we'll
maybe
see. We'll
bishop
check that
takes
after the game.
f3. Bishop takes
We'll check.
f3 was the
Yeah,
point, I
yeah,
guess.
yeah. We'll check that after the game, maybe.
Sure.
Again, we see Zaman under major time pressure. No words.
I mean, probably players actually are feeling that a lot of guys are actually
Pressure.
watching us and they will watch us, so they actually feel a little pressured. So they are not playing according to their true strength, I guess.
Uh,
When
bullet
the
is bullet is never a true show of strength. That's what I've learned.
no, I mean,
Yeah,
he's 2507. That is a huge rating. I'm 1415 in bullet, and
let's resign
I
of it.
he's 1,000 points higher rated than me, and probably
This is
not
not
playing
his
according
day.
to.
This is not Asad's day. He's not playing at his full potential, clearly.
Yeah,
Making a lot of
I
blunders.
think the
I
reason
don't
for
know
that is
about
that
you
he's feeling
guys.
pressured.
I don't know about you guys. I think Zaman's going to continue his streak of Siptali and Waqas Dogar.
Yeah.
He's going to
Yeah, he
add
has almost.
add Asad Saab to the collection.
We should
But
actually get a duel done between Zaman and Junaid and then see who wins.
oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
I actually
I'm
proposed that
in favor.
in the past, but they never
Uh-huh.
play against each other. That's the problem.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, they won't have that killer instinct against each other. Probably they prepare against
Yeah,
with each other. That's why.
I
exactly.
don't think maybe all of the games I've seen Zaman and Junaid play, they've just like done draws. That's it. Castling
Hmm.
Queen said, "There we go. This is what we want to see from Asad. It may be a bad move, but it's fun. That's what matters to me." And you can see he's going to attack now.
Oh,
Bishop d3.
Looks really bad for white here.
Really bad. How?
I
No.
mean, the queen was threatening to go on b1, so he had to trade it off into this.
It looks winnable from black. Pawn up in an endgame, but two rooks in the position. Stockfish is saying it's 2.1, but the question is Zaman good enough to convert this? I would think yes. Uh,
Look
he
at
just
that.
blundered away. Another.
Look
Uh,
at that.
he is not in his element today. He's blundering too
yeah.
much.
This is what bullet does to you.
Again, almost the same line, but now including f4.
Yeah, they didn't go knight e3 this time.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Again, king e2, f3.
Uh, King F3. Vote for King F3. Let's go. Come on. Yes.
What kind of theory is that? I don't
That's made
understand.
me happy. That's made me happy. King F3.
I mean, somebody does that against me, I'll be intimidated, and I will probably be very annoyed by that.
यार कोई किंग F3 मेरे साथ खेला है मैं रिजाइन कर रहा हूँ full if they're trolling me like that they have to
Yeah,
be like
so disrespectful. He does it
2700
again. Like he does it twice.
2700 and the thing is it's not even disrespectful it's actually like top 5 moves in the position that's what's crazy but it seems disrespectful to you because moving your king F3 is just so far-fetched but Zaman's found it
Yeah, I
and
mean,
this is
this
what
is
Zaman finds
incredible.
when I get off the match, I'm going to check like is this theory or is this something Zaman invented? Like,
I don't think
'cause
it's theory because it gives +2 or +2.3 advantage to to white. I mean, yeah, probably could be theory.
this is a cool move from Zaman. I can kind of get the idea here. The after bishop takes f1, rook takes f1, king g1. It's artificial castling there. That's kind of cool.
He may
Yeah.
not even need to castle. He will just trade pieces and use the king in the endgame, maybe in the center. I mean, the
I
king
don't
doesn't
think
have to
so.
go to the g1 square.
It doesn't look too safe to me because maybe like some ideas rook b8, rook b2. I would just like slide it into king g1, have it completely safe, no worries. Yeah, rook takes and then king g1 maybe. And there we go. There's the blunderfest.
Yeah,
d4 will
bishop
tap
is
the bishop.
trapped.
Uh, Maybe still some counterplay if Zaman doesn't like play properly. But no nonsense moves from Zaman. Just holding the position tight. Yeah, king g1. There we go. Sliding the king into safety. This is
He
what.
sh- I mean, I should have taken the pawn on d4 and captured twice and given that bishop up because these pawns are looking a little bit dangerous now.
I think that may have depleted the advantage a little bit because now the pawns on d4 e3 might even go and cause some problems for white.
Yeah, now rook d1, a d1. I mean,
Rook d5. No, the pawn on c5 is going to go if they're able to defend the d4 pawn. But he doesn't even care about the d4 pawn. He's saying, I want to go. Ooh, bishop takes. Yeah, queen takes e3. I was thinking some queen g7 idea to mate on g2 if Zaman makes a mistake, but
hmm.
you know, Asad didn't want to do that. He just wants to play simple chess. Zaman's only up 2 pawns now.
Uh,
Oh no! Oh, he's strong the rook as well. Oh no! What?
3 seconds on the clock for
This
versus, and
is
they
what
won that.
bullet does to
That
you,
is
man.
bullet chess. I mean, yeah,
This
that's
is
bullet
bullet
chess.
chess. Wow. That's crazy. This is
And
really
that's,
a
I mean,
duel for
that's
the
how many
ages. It's so
games?
fun. But not
I
because,
think,
yeah, it's a duel for the ages, but not because they're playing good chess. It's because it's so funny.
I think we have already had 7 games, haven't we?
yeah, I think
I don't think
the
so.
total of both the players actually equals 12, and that should be it. Now they are just having fun, you know.
Uh,
Let me check the score between them 1 second. I'm on chess.com right now.
so it says 8.5, 3.5. That means the 12 figure has been
12, yeah.
achieved, yeah.
Okay, let's see how it goes.
One, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, they've done their 7 games of bullet.
Hmm.
And our winner is Zaman,
Yeah,
right?
I
So
guess we have our
by a
winner,
margin, by a
Zaman
huge
Sohail,
margin.
continuing the streak with a gigantic margin, a whopping margin of 5. That's crazy. We saw some crazy chess today. Um, I can't really say it was good chess, but it was fun chess, and that's what matters.
But
Um,
Asad was not having
Yeah,
a great day today. It could have been 12 nil as well.
Asad was not.
But
Asad was not in an elementary game. It could have been. Uh, it could have been an Asad win. I mean, the way Asad was playing, I think he was winning maybe 5, 6 matches, which he actually just blundered away. So,
yeah, that
yeah,
is
but
true, and that
Zaman is always so
happens. I mean,
resourceful.
what could have been Zaman, taking advantage the minute an inaccuracy happens, Zaman just pounces on it, and that's what's won him this match ultimately.
Hmm.
How's the milk pack, Zilal?
Lovely. Always lovely.
now let's see if actually Asad wins this one.
I don't think so.
He should win this one. This is equal
It
so far.
looks like a draw to me. I mean, probably they want to
Maybe
end in
it's
a
a
good
draw.
note.
Yeah, it's a
They just
draw.
want to draw.
Maybe if Zaman, a little bit of mistake from Zaman, then Asad could pounce on it. Asad's a little better.
It's going
No,
to be
zero
drawn
zeros.
now. Huh?
It's zero
Yeah.
zeros.
Just draw,
Absolutely.
just a
No
draw.
Yep.
repetition. Okay, we have Zaman Sohail continuing the streak. He's won 3 duels in a row. That's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely
It
great
was,
performance by Zaman, and we are all impressed. And everybody who will watch this will be impressed by the fury of our young
They
talent,
will be
Zaman
impressed.
Sohail.
I
Yeah,
don't think they will be very impressed.
why not?
Not from
no,
Zaman,
you
from the
were
level of
awesome.
chess, from the blunders,
That
and
doesn't
from
matter
me.
actually.
They
That
won't
doesn't
be
matter
impressed
actually.
from me.
You know, in Blitz and
Look, I
Bullet,
mean,
it's. I mean, yes,
whether
go
you
on.
play over the board, you play online, there are different kind of pressures. And now, if you are streaming as well, this becomes, a bit more pressure
Whole
that people are actually
Exactly.
watching, and this happens. It's not like that they haven't done this before, but still, I mean, if you're going live, showing this to an audience who are watching you, then this becomes a bit pressure over there. But I mean, this was a fun match.
Yeah.
very
I
fun,
really
very
enjoyed
fun.
it. I
That is
hope you both
undeniable.
enjoyed that too. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
But
Indeed,
sometimes when I'm playing against a particular opponent, then I feel like he's not playing well. Then I also start to, start having fun with some strange moves, and evaluation just goes up and down. But it's fine. Still, like this level of skill, like the tactics that they were spotting, despite the blunders, I mean that was great. I really enjoyed the way Zaman and Asad both played in this match, and
yeah,
hopefully we'll have more exciting matches from both of these guys in
sure.
future as well.
And
inshallah.
now you both are here. I would like to tell you both. I want you both, play duels. I don't know. You don't have to play against each other. Find a good opponent that you want to play against, and why not? I mean,
Yeah,
you
sure.
both are brilliant players. You both are great players. I would like to host a duel where you actually play there. Uh, I hope this happens soon. You guys
Yeah,
are
yeah,
For a
sure.
free,
Why
duel,
right?
not?
to any duel
Definitely.
you guys want me to do, I'm completely free
I
actually.
I,
So
I would love to play against Saad. I love to play against
Ah,
him. We
such.
play against each other a
actually,
lot of times. So
Saad
Uh-huh.
just messaged me on chess.com right before the stream asking if he wanted to play me. So that was funny. I might. I'll
probably not that Saad. It's Saad from Islamabad. Saad
Saad is
Sayyid Saad
what
Muhammad
is
Shah.
Syed Saad Muhammad? What's his chess.com ID?
I don't think so. He plays on chess.com. He
Okay,
deleted
then
his
it's
account.
a different Saad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a different Saad. There are two Saads in our community, I guess.
So, guys, thank you very much for your company here today. It was awesome listening to you both, Isam and Zilal. There was some amazing analysis going on there. Interesting games, and you made that even more interesting for our viewers to, enjoy these games. Thank you very much, and I hope to have you both again on this
Sure.
platform soon whenever we try another event. And also, would like to see you both as players someday soon enough. So thank
Absolutely.
you very much, you
Thank you,
both,
sir. Definitely, and
and
huge. I very much appreciate your efforts and to bring this. I mean, on some level and stage for all the Pakistani players to enjoy something on their weekends. So, really, huge shout out to you as well.
Absolutely.
much happy.
A huge shout
All right,
out to
thank you.
chessmates.pk, where I hope this will be uploaded to YouTube so I can go and watch it and
Yeah, definitely.
It is already
impress my
there.
mom and
Yeah, it is
papa.
already there, and everybody is watching you. Yes, just go
Yeah.
Yeah.
enjoy the stream. It's already there. Yeah.
Now we are gonna
All right,
just go
guys.
and me and
I'm
Isam
gonna
are
go
just
binge
gonna go
watch.
and oh,
Yeah.
just gonna review. I mean, I was gonna say just gonna analyze these matches and see if our comments were even close to being accurate or
I'm
we were just having.
I'm too lazy to do that. I'm just going to go and
Uh,
go binge watch the stream. I'm a binge watch the stream and be impressed by myself. That's what I'm going to do.
all right. Good luck to you for that.
That is
And
cool.
thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Have a
All
good day,
right,
both of
guys.
you.
Thank you, and take
All
care.
right.
Have a good night.
Take care.
Bye.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.